Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
The jump hook, and that's good. Off the glass that time. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And Claxton gets the bucket. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Wembanyama. Lets it go from deep. Brooklyn pulls it in. Let's check in with our reporter, Ali LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. And guys, when talking to Coach before the game about Ben Simmons, it sounds like they know how they want to attack him defensively. Coach told me, you can't let him get the easy bucket. We need to force him to his right and flush him out of the paint. Sounds like they're going to try to keep Simmons as far away from the hoop as possible, BA.
Okay, thank you, Ali. To the middle. Finney Smith. No good with a layup.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Wembanyama. Rejected by Claxton. And he buries his first look.
Love the assertive approach from Simmons, refusing to let the contact get to him.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the game. That's good from Paul. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
San Antonio with the ball. Following the bucket by Brooklyn. Here's Wembanyama. Claxton with a rebound.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Simmons. Rebound by San Antonio.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Here's Wembanyama. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Wembanyama's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Sohan outside. Back to Paul. Sohan outside. The three from Wembanyama. The rebound by Simmons. Nets trail by 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Playing bully ball inside. Simmons very effective around the rim.
Sohan outside. Outside Paul. .143 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Thomas. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you.
And he goes in for the dunk.
It's the anticipation of Simmons making the difference right now.
Now here's Paul. Good D by Finney Smith. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Paul. Pass to Sohan. There's the triple. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets with the lead. Here's Simmons. That's short off the rim.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those. Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. On the wing, Vassell. Back to Paul. Inside. Rebounded by Johnson. Floats one up. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. On the glass, he was a... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And so Paul will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, "My hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind."
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. San Antonio leading. The crossover. Vassell outside. Here's Wembanyama. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Left side, Wembanyama. Outside, Barnes. Pass to Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. Shot clock at 3. Over Claxton. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And Claxton throws it down.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
Outside Wembanyama. Off target with the 3. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Simmons. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
Nice play by Simmons, beating the defender to the spot.
Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high-percentage looks.
Basket's good.
How about that? Simmons stays strong and gets the N1 chance.
Well, we've seen him miss a couple from the line. He's 2 for 4 so far. Spurs trail by 7. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
It's tipped to the paint. Shot to stop the run. Wembanyama. What a terrific move that is. Wembanyama's got 13 now.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Claxton down low. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Spurs trail by 7. Collins a screen. From deep. Brooklyn pulls it in. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Williams. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
.119 left in the first half of this game. Outside Johnson. There's a screen. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Williams grabs the board. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Thomas. There's the drive. And the shot goes. Thomas has got his second basket of the game.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Outside Johnson. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Vassell outside. Back to Jones. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Brooklyn ball. They're on an 18-6 run. And here's Schroeder outside. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. 9-point game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Nine seconds left in the second period. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. It's going to be Jones shooting. That one on Schroeder. San Antonio shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. It's Thomas on the wing. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And we finished off one half of play. It's the Nets up 6. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Spurs trail by 6. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Got it.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. It's intercepted. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum. And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Branham. Back to Jones. Here's Branham. Just 2 to shoot. Oh, Simmons with the block.
And you could feel the swat from here. Simmons packs a punch on these blocks.
Fires from deep. Rebound, San Antonio.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Thomas. Now here's Claxton. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Claxton's got 9.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Simmons, no good.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And the basket by Branham.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There's a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success. Nice shooting reflexes on display from Johnson. He's got such a quick release. It is off as soon as he touches it.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Simmons. Outside Finney-Smith. And again, it's the Nets missing. San Antonio trailing here. Jones with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. Here's Bassi. Rejected by Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. And he gets that one. Finney-Smith's got 5 points now this quarter. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Mamukelashvili, no good.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Pass to Bassi. Claxton with a rebound. Nets leading by 6. Outside Finney-Smith. Hits the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Outside Jones. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Mamukelashvili. Jones from outside. Connects from downtown. Jones has got 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
20 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Jones. Bassi. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Ben Simmons.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from Coach is simple. Stop him.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And stolen by Simmons. That one falls. Simmons has got 21. Got it off in time. He can't get it to go. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Nets out in front, up by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Brooklyn with possession here. They're leading by 8. Banked it in off the glass. Give him 23.
It's nice to have moves like that in your back pocket. Simmons showing off his handle.
Here's a 3 from Paul. And the three-pointer goes.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Barnes. Dives for it. Gets stolen by Johnson. In transition. Okay, look out.
Wow.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Uses the pick so nicely. Paul gets the screen and fires away.
Simmons up top. Pass to Claxton. Over Wembanyama. Claxton can't get it to go. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They trail by 7. He buries it from 3.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Outside Paul. Wembanyama with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Paul. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Nets leading by 6. Simmons looking around. Shoots from the elbow. Rebounded by the Spurs. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Simmons. And Claxton throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Wembanyama screen. Oh, they get a hand on it. Thomas with a steal. Here's the break. From deep, Johnson. On target from range. And now an 11-point Brooklyn lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. And the Nets lead by 13.
At 6'10", Simmons sees the entire floor at all times.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Barnes, covered by Johnson. They need this. The putback. Claxton with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 13. And it's Thomas off the drive. The shot misses. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. On the wing, Vassell. Back to Paul. Pass to Vassell. The kick out to Paul. Clock at 6. The 3 ball. San Antonio again can't hit. And here's Thomas from the arc. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise